Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform and welcome to Belper station located in Derbyshire. As today's plan is, or today's episode, we're in Derbyshire doing a Derbyshire Wayfarer ticket. So today's video will see us travel around various stations within the county. The first video within the county of Derbyshire, so well, kind of, if you like. There was another one in East Midlands, which was last year, which featured some bits of Derbyshire, so technically the second one. So let's talk about this station first. Belper is an intermediate station in between, well, it's technically part of the Derwent Valley line, which goes over to Matlock, and then you've got services that pass through here on the Midland main line, which go from Sheffield over to London St Pancras, and also over to Birmingham New Street across country. So, and the station itself serves an hourly East Midlands railway service to Derby and Matlock, whilst East Midlands railway services to Sheffield and St Pancras do call here a couple of times a day. So yes. So on today's video, joining us, we have Rob's Public Transport Videos. We have Southern Train Spotter 2006, who's doing something with a ticket machine. And for the first time on a video ever, we have someone from a different country. Irish transport enthusiast, Noah, who is from Bray in Ireland. So he's come over to see family, but he's with us today on the video. So, yes, so let's begin today's video. It's going to be really lovely weather today. Stay safe out there, everyone, with the heat, because it's expected to get up to about 40 degrees very soon. So it's going to be boiling. But yeah, it should be a nice day out, and this heat wave, it's been a long time coming and I'm enjoying it so much. So yes, let's begin today's video on Derbyshire and see what turns up around the day. Enjoy. I did also forget to add, if you do wish to check out any updates on trips and posts, do check out my Facebook group. Also check out my Instagram for story updates as well. And also check out my Twitter at EveryKTV, which I really should upload more to. Right, let's get started on today's video around Derbyshire. There goes 220-034, heading over to Edinburgh, as well as, yeah, so it's 220-034 and 220-013, heading over to Edinburgh from Bristol Templemeads. Great tone from the driver as well. So our next stop now is Duffield. We've only got a little bit of time here, but yeah, that is Belper done. And fun fact about the station is it does see a couple of trains a day, like I say, that do St Pancras to Sheffield that stop here. It's quite weird, but yeah, and it's right outside of Poundland. Great. Right, update you soon. Right, we've now reached our next station of the day, which is Duffield, and right at the start of the station you can see, or at the entrance, there is a cutout of an 800 or an 8300 and a steam train on the other side with the year 2021 on it. Let's not remember that year. So this station is exactly the same as Belper, in the sense it serves an hourly service by East Midlands Railway and also serves the once a day, well, a couple of times a day, St Pancras Sheffield services that do also stop here. Now there is a platform 3 here because Duffield is actually home to a heritage railway, so we'll find more about that in a minute. Right, so unfortunately there's no trains due during our wait here at Duffield. But this station is next to the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway, which is a heritage railway which not a lot of people seem to really know about, but it is closed off today. Probably all gone out for the day. This station is on an island, so, and it looks really well looked after. Lots of plant pots and plant beds that have been planted at the station to make it look really, really nice. It does look slightly overgrown, but it's not too bad actually. I think they must take good care of this. So this is also the junction for the Derwent Valley line. Once you get beyond this station, you're on the branch line towards Matlock. So yes, as you know, on the series we've already done stations like Stanwell, Matlock Bath and Matlock. So there's only 2 we need to get, which are Ambergate and Cromford, which we're getting today. So yes, yeah, Duffield is also, let's say it really, managed by EMR, yes. Any other facts we'll point out soon. Right, so Ecclesbourne Valley, it runs between here, Duffield, and it goes over, sorry ignore me, it goes over to Wirksworth and also goes over to Ravenstor from Wirksworth. So that's usually on its running days, it will go from there. So it has an extra platform 3 which is advertised on the station to connect with. You walk along that pathway. Station announcements are broken. Yeah, so that's the facts about this station. Like the standard history, Belper and Duffield both had more important standpoints on the railway a long time ago, when on the original Midland Main Line or East Midlands Railway, they were both very important calling points, but they're not anymore. They're only served by an hourly local service, so yes. But yeah, both were quite important main calling points. So yeah, that is basically, and there's also something here on the sign which is about the Derwent Valley Community Rail Partnership, which aims to obviously encourage people to take the train, people who adopt it, and also talks about the Heights of Abraham, which is out by Matlock Bath. So yes, but yeah, we'll update you when the train gets here.
158.
Okay, here comes our train, the 0927 East Midlands Railway service to Matlock from Derby. Which is 158852. And it's time to take this to Ambergate. We'll update you when we get there. Right, so we've now reached Ambergate station. 158852 on this platform. We're going to see it go out and then go from there. So guys, welcome to Ambergate station. This station is literally as you go into the Peak District. So we're sort of in that area now. This station is located as the first station on the Derwent Valley line as you come into off the junction from Duffield. Sorry, off Belper. I said Duffield was the junction, didn't I? Belper's the junction. Oops. I probably got some angry people commenting and saying I'm wrong now. So, more about the station in a minute. It does serve an hourly service from Derby and Matlock. I'll update you soon. Lovely station on the curve.
Evening.
Right, so here now at Ambergate, as you know, something just happened. So Noah here was just on a ticket machine and he typed in Ambergate, and Brandon over there just went, Ambergate, where's that?
So clueless.
I'll let you guys figure out the rest, but Brandon literally just asked, where is Ambergate?
Brandon, where's Ambergate?
Is it in Scotland? We'll see.
Oh man.
Answers on a postcard, please, guys. Right, so we're just waiting outside Ambergate station now. So, fun fact about the station: just beyond it, on the station, up above this massive wall over here, is the bridge that leads out from Ambergate station towards Derby, and just over there is Ambergate South Junction, which is connecting up the main line. So Ambergate station is literally right next to the main line. It's pretty close by. We're currently in Newbridge Road waiting for the Trans Peak bus to take us to Cromford. But yes, that is Ambergate in a nutshell. It's a little curved station and looks really, really nice. So we're going to update you when we get to Cromford now. We'll see you there. Right, so the next station we've now reached is Cromford. We are getting a train from here. So Cromford station is actually really beautiful. Very old station house right there. Lovely footbridge, very classic. The station is in very classic design, as is the canopy, which looks fantastic. And there is a tunnel right down there. The good news is that now that Cromford is done, the entire Derwent Valley line to Matlock is now complete. So that's that done. This was the last one that was needed. So Cromford station, probably the most beautiful one on the line alongside Matlock Bath. Both of them fantastic, but this one's great. If you haven't seen Matlock Bath or What Stanwell, please check the original East Midlands Day Ranger Every Platform episode for those.
Worth a watch.
Huh?
Worth a watch.
Worth a watch indeed. So this station, hourly service between Derby and Matlock, and very community driven. There's a lot of artist paintings about maybe things in the Peak District, ponds, ducks, a man on a canal boat, houses. What else have we got? Trees, greenery, scenery, and more trees and farm animals. Pretty cool. That's like they're probably drawn by a local school, probably. They usually do that here. But yeah, lovely station. I wonder if anyone lives in that house though. Right, next station for us, we're going to go back to Derby and then we're heading to Burton-on-Trent. So, but the next stop for us, we're going to get on the next train, which is the 11:18 East Midlands Railway service to Derby from Matlock, and we'll film it come in when it arrives. But this is Cromford. Okay, arriving in now is the 11:18 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock to Derby. This is going to take us back to Derby now. Should be 156408 again, which it is. And off to Derby we go. We'll update you when we get there. Right guys, we're just leaving Belper at the moment, but it's now time for the latest episode of The Dust Test, featuring the EMR or EMT livery 156, and as a Meridian passes us, Noah is going to do the honours. Off we go. Not bad. It does fail the dust test. But also you can see the markings on there. It fails the dust test, but yeah, 156 done. Right, we're now made it back to Derby. After clearing the entire Derwent Valley line, well, the rest of it that we needed, that is now complete, so we do not need to go back onto that line now. We're right next to the staff mess room, which is quite out in the sunshine, which is quite nice. Those long coats though, they must boil over in them. So 156408 terminates here. That will be forming the 1221 service to Matlock. Was 158852 is currently on the line, going to Matlock, I'd imagine. So yes, the next stop for us is Burton-on-Trent. We'll update you if you see any trains here we're filming, or to add to the video. Okay, arriving in now is going to be 170-111. This is the 1210 CrossCountry service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. This will be our train to take us to Burton-on-Trent in a minute. So we'll be hopping over to that side. It's waiting here for a little while, so we're not going over just yet. It's currently 11:58, so it's got 12 minutes to wait here. Not bad. I'll update you obviously when we get on that one. There it is. Okay, also arriving is the 1201 cross-country service to Nottingham from I think this one is from Cardiff Central, and it is 170-113. This one might be from Birmingham New Street though, I'll double check. This one will, both of them will reverse here, but the Nottingham one will be going out first, so we'll film that leave. There's that one. Slow arrival, but there it is. Just stop. Okay, departure now is 12:01, cross-country service to Nottingham from Birmingham New Street. There goes that one, crossing over. Next stop for that one will be Long Eaton. So it is from Cardiff, that one. So then that one goes. Right, onwards to our train, 170-111 to Burton-on-Trent. Alright, we've now reached Burton-on-Trent. Very, very sunny here. The weather's beautiful today. It's really, really doing well. So, we'll update you when the train leaves in a minute. Okay, doing that now is 170-111. So welcome to Burton-on-Trent, gateway to the National Forest. This station is another island station located in Derbyshire, and the station is quite known for its beer manufacturing. Well, the area is, Burton-on-Trent is. But yeah, so the station serves cross-country services to the north of England, Plymouth, Penzance, Birmingham New Street, Nottingham. So they do go to all of those. Like I said, North England and Scotland they go to as well. But not every cross-country service stops here at Burton-on-Trent, because some of them do pass through, as you're going to see in a minute. But generally speaking, they do. As you can see, the station is partly underneath a mini sort of tunnel canopy thing. I filmed it before, so you've probably seen me film underneath it. But yeah, it is all on an island, and you'll see more about the station in a minute. But yeah, this is Burton-on-Trent.
13:20.
Okay, passing through now is a cross-country service to Glasgow Central. (220.006). So, would you like to know the fun fact about Burton-on-Trent? I'm sure you would. This station is managed by East Midlands Railway, but not even served by them. That is something to note about Burton-on-Trent. One of those stations, let's just put it like that. There are many in this sort of area actually that are very much the same. I'm sure we'll bump into them in the series some point, but Burton-on-Trent is one of those. So yeah, as you can see, there's also a couple of through lines. So on this one, on both that one and on the furthest one you saw on the other side, are freight lines. So they're used for freight trains. All the trains that pass through will use the platforms as they can, but if the platforms are filled, then I guess they could use those lines to overtake, but I don't think they could. I think they got to get clearance to do it. But yeah, that's Burton-on-Trent in a nutshell. As you can see, it's had a refurbishment, it's got lifts, it's got good accessibility, and yeah, everything's all nicely in one place. So lovely station, and the sun is now really beaming, which is lovely. So our next station, as Noah flails, our next station is Tutbury and Hatton. That's our next station.
Then Uttoxeter.
Now, if Brandon here had read the plan, then Brandon would know where our next station was. Now, I encourage everyone who comes on these trips to read the plan. Now, Noah and Rob have successfully read the plan and understood where we're going.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But Brandon didn't. So, congratulations to Brandon. And I would very much encourage everyone who's watching this video to comment on the video and say congratulations, Brandon, for reading the plan. So there we go.
And also, I want everyone to go and comment at, what do you call it? Ambergate. Because
Yeah, comment Ambergate. We know that though. You've seen that in the video. But yes, update you soon. Right, next station we've arrived at is Tutbury and Hatton. Platform 2 here for Stoke-on-Trent and Crewe. And platform 1 over the crossing, the Derby, which is over there, that platform. This station is a staggered platform station. Now, a fun story for you about this station. So first of all, when you get off here, you have a road sign here which go left for Hatton and go right for Tutbury, village centre or town centre, respectively, of course. Now, what is there to talk about with this station? So Tutbury and Hatton station sees East Midlands railway services to Crewe and Newark Castle via Derby, and to Crewe via Stoke. So yes, that is one part of it. Fun story about this station. So I actually did my original video from Derbyshire back last year, but unfortunately due to an SD card issue I had to redo it today. But a story from last time I was here, we ended up not even getting the train from here. And what was the reason? There was Uttoxeter horse racing on, so the station was rammed, and so were the trains. We just couldn't get on, so we were a bit screwed in the end. Luckily a bus turned up and brought us to Uttoxeter. But anyway, beside the point, that is what this station serves. It is hourly or so East Midlands railway services to Crewe and Newark. Whether they run, sometimes they don't, a bit unreliable sometimes, but they do generally try to. So yeah, that is Tutbury and Hatton, and more facts about the station if we have them later on. Okay, arriving in now is the delayed 1306 East Midlands railway service to Newark Castle from Crewe, and this is formed of 170-531. See this one go out in a moment. It's also branded as a low emissions train, which is pretty cool. So goes the delayed 1306 East Midlands railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. You can tell a slight low emissions with that 170, not massively, but it's hard to do that with a DMU, isn't it? Especially when it's been around for so long. Right, so next up will be our train, and we're going to go to Uttoxeter, and we'll update you when that one arrives. By the way, this station also has semaphore signals and a signal box in between, which is pretty cool. Okay, arriving in now is the 1401 East Midlands railway service to Crewe. We're taking to Uttoxeter, 170-503. update you when we get there. Okay, we've now made it into Uttoxeter. And we're now going to be heading off. Well, watching this go from there. Here we are anyway. There goes 175.03, and that is heading off to Crewe. And welcome to Uttoxeter. This is the furthest station we're going to on this line today, on the North Staffordshire line. Uttoxeter is in Staffordshire. It's kind of weirdly located on the Wayfarer, but it is valid. But yeah, it kind of works, I guess. Anyway, so about this station, probably the most notable fact about Uttoxeter is it is the nearest station to Alton Towers, which is the theme park. No, we can't go. Anyway, yeah, so that's Uttoxeter's main fact. It's not actually near here. It's kind of about half an hour walk from here to Alton Towers itself, and there's no shuttle bus either, which is really weird. The station has semaphore signals and serves East Midlands Railway between Crewe and Newark Castle. But yes, this station also is very famous for horse racing. Uttoxeter Racecourse is right adjacent to the station and sees a lot of people, as we found out the last time this was recorded before it failed. So yes, update you soon with any more facts about the station, and if not, then our next move. So a quick look over Uttoxeter. So over there is Uttoxeter's racecourse, where there seems to be a very big event going on there today. What looks to be some sort of show. I think it's like a fun fair there today. So that's probably what it was, the one that the shuttle buses were running to. Yeah, so it's a good look over. It's not the most scenic place in the world, but for the area that it is, it's not too bad. So yeah, like I say, they laid this place up really nice for the horse racing and everything, and I suppose they got to do that because everyone dresses for the occasion, so they've got to make it look nice. Anyway, we'll update you when our train arrives. Okay, here is the 1457 East Midlands Railway service to Newark Castle. Yeah, there we go. 156916 there. I'll update you soon. Right, we've made it to Derby. We've only minutes to spare because there was a trespasser on the line, on the North Staffordshire line, so we got delayed. We're here though, on EMR now, and we're going to head to Chesterfield. We'll update you when we get there. Catching our breath first. Right, we've now made it to Chesterfield, and it's boiling hot here. It's really interesting. Watch this one go out and go from there. Right, going on now is the 1549 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield from London St Pancras. Triple 002. So welcome guys to Chesterfield, 3-platform station located in Derbyshire. This is the furthest again on the Wayfarer you can, no, Sheffield's the furthest on the Wayfarer you can go to. But so this station is a junction for the Erewash Valley, which goes over to Nottingham. Erewash Valley, I think that's how it's pronounced. But that's 3 platforms. Platform 3 here, which is used for today, all services. Platforms 1 and 2 are out of service, I believe anyway, due to the line between here and Sheffield being closed for engineering works. So only one line is being used, and they're diverting around to get to Sheffield and reversing. So it's kind of a different way they're going. These 2 lines are being closed off today due to engineering works, like I say. So Chesterfield serves Northern to Leeds and Nottingham, EMR to Liverpool and Norwich, and EMR to Sheffield and St Pancras, and CrossCountry on the north of England to southwest route. So yes, it is fairly busy here, and it is a big town, Chesterfield. But yeah, that is the station. We'll see if anything comes through during our wait, and then we'll go from there. Okay, arriving in now is the 1557 cross-country service from Bristol Temple Meads to Edinburgh. And it is 2:20:18, and it has hit a bird. We'll see this one go out in a moment. That's 2:20:18 and 2:20:29 there on the 1557 cross-country service from Bristol Temple Meads to Edinburgh. Calling next at Sheffield. Only trains going north by cross-country are actually calling here. The trains going south are not. So there we go. And now arriving is the 1603 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to Sheffield, on the 158785. And 158 780. We'll see this one head out in a moment. Right, going out now. One 158785 and 158780 on the 1603 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to Sheffield. Calling it Sheffield only. Dronfield was going to be a station we included today. Unfortunately, it is not being included due to the engineering works. There is no train serving it, so therefore we're not including it. However, there is an upcoming trip very soon to South Yorkshire. Dronfield will be included in that one, so don't worry. For now, on we go. We're going back to Derby now. And passing through, we've got another set of 158s, which is heading towards Nottingham. (158.788) and 158.799. Told you, they're not stopping going towards the south, going south. Okay, arriving in here. Bloody hell, what's going on with the camera here?
Oh, she's on it.
Right, here's 43239 and something rather special on the rear as we're back here at Derby. I'll update you in a minute. Right, now is going to be the delayed 1637 cross-country service from Plymouth to Edinburgh, formed of 43239. And what will be something rather special on the rear. It is indeed 43184, or what is known as 43384, but has been renumbered as it has been painted into Intercity Executive livery. I thought it was, yes. So they've done that, and every single rail enthusiast has gone absolutely batshit insane, including him.
Hashtag I'm team. Shut up.
Including everyone. But to be honest, it's really nice to have that. So there it is. 43184 and 43239 to Edinburgh from Plymouth. And I'm just going to point that out. We caught that through absolute pot luck. If that wasn't half an hour late, we would have missed that. That's incredible. What a brilliant stroke of luck that was. Right, off we go now. Next stop for us is going to be Pear Tree. Update you soon. Okay, going out now is 222104. Let's play a game of Spot the Difference, shall we? Have a watch of the train as it goes out on an ECS. Don't see anything different about that one. It's completely normal, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, it looks normal to me. Maybe I was wrong, no difference at all. Okay, arriving in now is the 1746 East Midlands Railway service to Crewe from Newark Castle. And we're taking us to Pear Tree. 156916 again. Isn't busy this time, oh my god, wow. Brandon found the table and he's gone after it like a dog with a bone, so...
No, you can throw the ball from the bench.
Yeah. There's 17106, which is literally just leaving. Heading over to Cardiff Central from Nottingham, 17106. But off we go to Pear Tree. Update you soon. Right, so we now made it here to Pear Tree. Yeah. This one's got a massive gate in it. So, yeah. We'll see when we film this train go out and go from there very quickly. You can't stay here long and I'll tell you why. So goes 156916 heading out to Crewe from Newark Castle. So welcome to Pear Tree. Now my understanding, this is the least used station in Derbyshire. Reason being is because there's sod all here. The station is in Derby. It's a suburb of Derby. It's a dead station. Only served by 2 trains a day in each direction. So 2 trains towards Crewe and 2 trains towards Newark. That's it. Pear Tree is one of those stations that is not served very well by. And also my story about this, don't come here on spot, because apparently if you stay here too long, someone comes down from the gate over there and tells you to leave.
What do you mean? What? Is there someone at the gate?
No, but they send someone.
They send someone out their way just to tell you to leave.
I think so, that's what I've heard. Anyway, whether it happens or not, I don't know, but we're not going to stay here long anyway. Pear Tree is served by East Midlands Railway Services, and it's on the Midland Main Line and served by trains on it. So, well, we're going to head off to the next station in a minute, which is going to be Spondon, but we're going to find a different way of getting there. But for now, Pear Tree, we'll see if anything comes through. And yeah, it is the least used station in Derbyshire, so yes. So in keeping with the theme of it being a least used station, they do send people to leave. The reason they do send someone over to tell you to leave. They haven't done it to us, but we're leaving anyway off our own accord because we've got to get over to get to our next station. But the interesting thing about this is that when you walk up to the top here, it is actually a gated off area. So you actually have to push the button to exit. So push it. See what happens in a minute. Looks like it's locked. Right, so we're now here at Long Eaton. Been here before, covered the station. So if you haven't already seen any footage from me covering the stations at Derby and Long Eaton, please do check out again the East Midlands video from every platform, the original one, and you will see Long Eaton and Derby officially covered, although did a couple of extra clips there today anyway. So we're waiting here at Long Eaton for the 1931 East Midlands Railway service, which is a Newark Castle to Crewe service, and we're going to take it to another station which isn't so well served, and that's Spondon, but we'll update you when that one arrives.
Long Eaton now.
Right, arriving now is 170, 110 and 103.
Yeah, this was one that we saw when we came in.
And this is our train to Spondon, which we're going to take. We'll update you when we get there. Right, we're now arriving into Spondon, our next station.
Open the door. Who's going to open it first? I'll press the close button. Then he drives on.
Don't press the close button.
Then he drives off.
Here we are at Spondon. I'll update you when the train leaves in a moment. Okay, the partner now is 170, 110 and 103. They're on the delayed 1954 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Nottingham. The train running about 11 minutes late due to train crew problems and a late arrival into Nottingham. So this is Spondon. There's a lot of fireworks going off here, I don't know why.
8 o'clock.
But anyway, ignore that. This station does see a fairly irregular service, but it's not as irregular as some of the others. So cross-country stop here irregularly on a couple of services between Birmingham and Nottingham, including that one we just got off of, as well as Spondon also being, I think one Cardiff Nottingham also calls there, but also East Midlands Railway between Newark and Crewe. They do call here about 3 or 4 times a day, so it's not as bad as some of the others, but it is still an irregularly served station. Serves the Spondon area of Derby, so it is kind of near Derby. It's about 10 minutes out, I'd say, of the main bus station. It's got a big footbridge, and it's quite a big station for a place that hardly serves any trains. So, and it's got a level crossing right ahead as well. So yes, that is Spondon done, one of the awkward ones. So one last station to do today, and that is going to be Willington. But before we do that, obviously, let's see if any trains come through. Okay, so we're now just at Lodge Lane bus stop, just outside Spondon. We didn't stay at the station because we wanted to go to Asda and get a drink and stuff. So what we're doing now is heading over to Derby again and doing our last station, which will be Willington. This kind of the idea of the last 3 stations today was just to get the awkward stations done, because the timing of each one in terms of getting a bus was a bit awkward, so we didn't really have time to stay. Might be the same with Willington, just as a warning. But yeah, that's kind of the idea now. Last station of the day will be Willington, so yeah. Right guys, so update for you. I'm sat on a bench at the moment, great. We're still waiting for the bus, would you believe? Unfortunately, the bus hasn't turned up, it's been cancelled, which is quite frustrating really. Then the second one we were going to get also got cancelled, so 2 of them in a row. So basically what we're doing now is we're going to call it a day. We were going to go to Willington, but we're not now, just due to the level of disruption that's been caused. Unfortunately, the responsibility for the disruption lies solely with CrossCountry, due to the fact that when we got to Spondon, we got in there 11 minutes late, due to the fact that the train inbound journey was late due to train crew problems, as it has been for the last couple of months. So yeah, but look, it happens, and Willington will be fitted into the Nottinghamshire trip coming up later in the year, so it's fine. Where there's a will, there's a way, so it's all good. I'll be now. Right, thank you all for watching today's video from Derbyshire. Sorry the clip cut there. If you have liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, and do leave any comments, because I will get back to them as and when I can. Any recommendations are welcome, so please do leave those in the comments as well. So we have Southern Train Spot 2006. Rob's Public Transport Videos, an Irish transport enthusiast who's absolutely shattered. Yeah, that as well. But yeah, unfortunately, just due to the unfortunately just due to the level of cancellations that have happened tonight and disruption, we're calling it a night at this point. Like I said, Willington will be included in the Nottinghamshire trip. It's not in Nottinghamshire, but it is a station, and it is the one station that needs to be done, so it is fairly straightforward. But I'm going to finish the video here, and want to thank you all for watching. And yeah, overall though, the Derbyshire day has been absolutely brilliant. Everything we have done, really, Pear Tree and Spondon were the 2 real ones to get done, and they were done, so I'm proud of that bit at least. Pear Tree was like the biggest bit, I think, so we got that done without a problem, so thank God for that. It was Willington, which isn't the worst one to miss, so it's okay. Anyway, so the next episode of Every Platform will be from the Isle of Wight, so I shall see you for that one. Hopefully we won't get disrupted, but we'll see. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon. And by the way, just what I'd say, the public transport sector at the moment, whether it's buses or trains, is completely screwed at the moment, I think, personally. I'm sorry to say that in my opinion, but I genuinely think it is. You know, buses are getting cancelled left, right and centre due to driver shortages, train crew problems, strikes. It's not a good world to live in when you're in the public transport world right now. But you know what, the buses aren't so bad, you know, they're getting better, but the trains just aren't. Anyway, update you on the Isle of Wight trip. But yeah, sorry to disappoint you guys. It's been a bit of a disappointing evening, but it will make up for it in the next episode of Every Platform, so it's fine. Derbyshire has been, to me, a success. It's just that one station, but it's fine. Thanks for watching guys, and see you soon. Bye for now.